All right, welcome back, everybody. We are on break number 5. Got 3 spots sold so far. $13 a spot, 3 for $36. I'm operating on YouTube. If you are commenting on Facebook, please switch over to YouTube, okay? Because it's much better and easier for me to see. Remember, every spot that you buy gets you in the cash drawing. We do a cash drawing at break 10, and at every 30 break, we do a 500 cash drawing as well. So we're randomizing teams. I'm just filling in the blanks. All right. We fill up break number 5. We did 4 the other night. If you're watching on Facebook, I am trying to follow comments there, but we use YouTube and it's much better. Okay. So just follow us on YouTube if you can. All right, don't pay until we fill this up. I know that 8 o'clock's a little early, but I'm getting older. We're giving away $4,000 cash in this series too. If you're part of breaks 1 through 10, you get put into the giveaway. We'll randomize that out and give $100 away. Breaks 1 through 30, we give $500 away. As always, if you bring a new person into the room, if they buy 3 spots, they have to buy 3 spots. You get 3 for free. It's a one-time deal. But for new people that come in that haven't played before, if they buy 3 spots and you invited them, you get 3 spots for free. If you're following us on Facebook, please. I'm watching the comments to make sure I'm not missing anything, but it's much easier to follow on YouTube. And I've put the YouTube link down there. To make comments, you have to sign into YouTube, but if you got a Gmail address, it's free. But the comments work a lot better that way. Anyway, this is break number 5, and it's the first break of the night. I'm going to start breaking 3 or 4 nights a week. I've got some baseball stuff too that we're going to do, but tonight we're doing football. Prices are $13 a spot, 3 for $36. You do not have to buy 3 in the same break. You can spread those 3 out over as many breaks as up to 3 breaks if you want. So you could buy 2 in break 5 and 1 in break 6, and it'd still be 36 total. Okay. Yeah. Let's do one at a time, Josh. Excuse me. We're glad to be back. Just took a little break there for a while. 6-month break, something like that. We'll just do one at a time for now, and you can pay as you go. 12, I know you'll commit to 3 spots, so if we don't get through 3 tonight, just depends on what everybody's doing. Wednesday nights are a little tough here in our area because the churches are back open, so a lot of people I know go to church on Wednesdays. So, but you can just pay as you go. I don't want anybody to pay until we fill a break. Okay, we're not the IRS. I don't like to hold your money. I actually did predict a virus pandemic. I don't know if I ever said that on the air, but I actually did. I had no idea it would be like this. In other words, I had no idea the reaction would be this way. All right, so we got 9 in the room. This is the first break of the night. The prices are $13 a spot, 3 for $36. That's always our price. Now, that's what it's going to be going forward. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it. I know that it's a valid thing and people have died and people are sick. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that I personally had it. I didn't go to the doctor or anything. So, but it, somebody else that is close to our family had the same things. They went to the doctor and they told them it was flu B or whatever. But I've never had the flu. I even asked my dad if I had it as a kid. He said no. So dry cough, all the symptoms that they're saying, you know, fever up and down, and it felt terrible. But that was about it. And this was right after somebody from Washington, D.C., a friend of the family's, visited. It was the day before Christmas, actually. I missed family Christmas and everything. It was rough. And then this came along, started hearing rumblings of it a couple of months later, and then 3 months later, we're big into it. So anyway, it's a rough deal. A lot of people out of work. Fortunately, last year, it'll be a month Sunday. A year this coming Sunday that I closed the restaurant and went to food trucks only. So that was a good move. Because my buddies in the restaurant business are having it hard right now, man. It's rough. Everybody's having it hard, I know, but it's damn. So anyway, this is our standard series. I'll let you look at the wall. Here's what we got going on. Take a look at that. That's 146 helmets that are left. There are like 78 or 77 replicas and 73 Pro Lines and better in this series, all the way up to Speed Flex. So there's several flexes in this. Here's the headliners list, or some of them anyway. I'll pull that up for you. And a lot of these would be in a much higher price bracket, but this is kind of our comeback series. And hey, Empire Guys customers and fans, here you go. Here's your at prices that are lower. Headliners list is coming up soon, and it's coming up now. There it is on my end. These boxes have been properly sanitized, sterilized, so good to get them in here. And we were our crew was putting them all together and putting in here, and I was like, these are not going to fit. And my wife was like, well, put them sideways. It's like, you're smart, you. Funny how. So anyway, here we are. Tag some people, call some people, and say, hey, get in here. Let's break at least one tonight. You know, it takes us all year. We'll break and have a little good time. Talk about stuff. Have our little social distancing meetings. I hope we have football this year. SEC's talking about it. I don't think they give a damn. I really don't. I just don't think they did. We broke a Vince Young last night. It was inflicted with lazy. So whoever gets that one, be careful. We had a what was that guy's name? I always forget his name. I gotta look it up to make this joke even remotely funny. Oh yeah. We had I had a Jamarcus Russell that we were going to put in this series, but it wouldn't even get in the box. It was so lazy. What dude had an arm, though, did he not? God almighty. I think Joe Burrow might be the real deal, though. What do y'all think? You think Burrow's the real McCoy? I think Tua's going to be too. If he can stay, you know, it's always the if he can stay healthy, you know, yeah, no shit. If he can stay healthy, I think Tua is the sleeper pick of the draft. I think Miami, especially now that Brady's gone, and you've got to expect New England to not be as good. I mean, surely, right? He might be. You got to wonder about Ohio State, and I know we have some Buckeyes fans here and there. There's a Nick Bosa Buckeyes Speed Pro in this. Anyway, I know there's some Buckeyes fans, and what were they thinking? I mean, really? You're telling me that guy was third stringer up there? I don't believe that. Something else going on there. There's a story untold in that one. There's got to be a story untold in that one. Anyway, interesting. That's how I think. I'm like, how the hell? I mean, that guy's that good? And it's not like Ohio State's not good. I mean, you know, Orgeron's not, I mean, he's obviously a good coach, but damn. That kid played out of his mind. No. And they're talking today. I don't know if y'all listen to Clay Travis or not. He's out of Nashville, but now he's getting kind of nationwide recognition. Fox, I think he's Fox Sports affiliate. Anyway, him and Jason Whitlock's on there now too. Anyway, they were talking about how Dak Prescott is screwed, basically, because he didn't take that deal. So now they're going to just let him play out the $31 million, whatever it's going. I mean, you know, that's no chump change or anything. I get it, but and then next year, I mean, they got that kid out of Clemson. There's not a whole lot of quarterback needs. You know, who's going to pay him? If he thinks he's getting Mahomes money, he's nuts. I mean, come on, man. Anybody think that? I'm not saying he's not bad. You know, he's the only. Is he the only drafted Mississippi State quarterback ever? I think that's true. Or something along those lines. That sounds a little far-fetched what I said, so that's probably not true, but something of that nature is true. Anyway, so we got a few more spots to fill. I'm just running my mouth, which I'm good at, apparently. Had some of our other friends in the other night that break. Buy Me Breaks and Raz Room. I want to check him out. St. Louis Breaks and Raz, that's Don Scott. He was an original. He broke with us when we first started, and then he started his own thing. So, and then there's other people left. I just took a break, man. I just didn't want to. There was too many rooms, and there was too much underhanded shit going on. I just don't like underhanded shit, you know. I try to make things right. You know, we're not perfect. If I ship something and it breaks, or, you know, I just pay you. It's whatever. Anyway, let's get this one filled. Let's do at least one. Let's do one tonight at least. tag some people. All right, I got your payments received. The people who paid. We'll fill this one, I'm sure. If you're new and you're kind of watching this and going, what are they doing on there? All right, we're sports memorabilia sellers, peddlers, if you will. And basically, you come in and buy spots, we randomize them, and if we land on your team, you win. And in so doing, you get put in a drawing for cash. So, in theory, you could buy one spot in the first 10 and win the 100 and only be out $20. If you didn't win a helmet, of course, which would be highly unlikely in 10 breaks. Giving away $4,000 in cash this time around. And that's not, hey, we'll pay you at the end. That means if you win it, I'm paying you right then, that night. You get paid $100 on break 10 if you win the randomization of the drawing. On break 30, I'm going to give away $100 plus another $500. That's $600. We'll give it away right then. So however you're paying us, I will just pay you back with that, and you'll get your money. Okay? So if you're joining us again, Empire Guys are back. This is our comeback series. I'm just going to break often enough to keep our name in the papers. You know. This is what we're doing. This is what we got. There's 146 helmets left in this series. It's about half and half replica, half Pro Line and up, Chrome, Blaze. I think there's a Blaze left in there. Several Chrome. Pro Line, Speed Pro, Flex, yeah, so forth. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to come on 3 or 4 nights a week at 8 o'clock. That's what I'm going to do. And, you know, I might do a baseball night. I've got a bunch of baseball stuff left. And I'm also going to do, some giveaways of mini helmets and whatnot. So, no, Eastern time. Eastern Standard Time over here. Got 9 in the room. It's about half of what we had last night. Or not for last. Sorry. What did you say? Yeah. I haven't slept much this week. Drivers have been antsy, calling me and waking me up for no reason, really. So, it's weird. It's odd. Anyway, we've got 5 out of that. 11 spots to fill. Your name goes in our pot to draw for $100 and for the $500. If you buy into any of the breaks 1 through 30, even one spot, your name goes into the randomizer for the $500 that we're going to give away at break 30. Well, we just started back Monday night, so here we are. Me and whoever else shows up to help. So there's what we got. Here is the I'll let you take a look at that list for a while. Ultimately, $13 a spot, but it's really $12 if you buy 3 spots, and you can spread them over 3 different breaks if you want. Go and see if we got any helmets. Wherever that stuff might be. They're going to be in a box like this, about that big, and they're white. Mr. Capone is in here with us. Original Break E of the Empire guys. 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago. That's crazy. Seeing a lot of break rooms come and go in that time. Even us, really. Just kind of took a 6-month hiatus. Phil, I understand I'm sending you a helmet. If your address has changed or anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'm sending it to you. Yeah. Okay, same address. I don't know what we got. How many were there of these? Was there more than one? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you needed one. Thank you there. Facebook assistant. I knew that was you. I was just talking about baby helmets. Everybody needs to check out Don, St. Louis Breaks and Razz Room, the hardest working man in the business by far. It's not even close. It's insane. I get tired just thinking about it. I mean, I'm like, God, how do you do that, man? Out digging those lines all day. I'm sure there's somebody out there, Phil. All right, we got one to close, and we'll work on payments and stuff. But anyway, Don Scott's been with us since day one, and he's breaking all the time. So check that out. I know about everybody, and I'm sure everybody in this room. Yeah, everybody in this room certainly knows. Anyway, we like to give props to other rooms. Don's always supported us, and so is Brandon Betts at Bite Me Breaks and Razz Room. So we try to yeah, I know, thank God. He bought half the spots. Yeah, for a while there, it was basically him and 3 or 4 others buying a bunch of the spots. Very appreciated. Yeah, we might do just one tonight. Who knows? Gonna start taking the what? Thanks, Don. All those are at Don. Just make all those at $12. Miss that voice, no homo. You posted something the other day. I think it was yesterday, or maybe it was Monday, maybe. I love you all, no homo. I laughed my ass off. I heard somebody else say that, and I thought of you. It's like, the best voice in the business. Oh, I just know how to make the mic sound pretty good. It's one of my specialties, making the microphone sound good. All right, let's refresh this. We're full now. That's what she said. And Venmo's buzzing me. It's buzzing me. Venmo buzzes me all the time. The voice. All right. Heard me. Oh boy. Yeah, I remember him. I can't really do that voice. That I used to hear him and it hurt me. It hurt me. Phil, you must have paid me personally or something. I'm sure you did. All right, there we go. All right, let's use the random.org. See what happens with that. Look over here. There he is. Random.org. Here we go. I'm going to open up our little, where's that little thing at? Not sure. Random.org. All right, there we go. Should have 32 of these bad boys. And we do. 2, 3. Oh, yeah. 7th time. All right, so we've got George, baby helmets. George through Josh. And Phil through Phil. Navajo Nation's wanting the Redskins to call themselves the Code Talkers. Real shit. That happened. Heard it today. Real stuff. The Code Talkers. That really... The Washington Code Talkers. Although, based on where that is, that probably wouldn't be all that bad of a name, really, considered all those lying bastards over there. All right. Back on the display. 2-minute trade timer is rolling. It's rolling. I know. I swear, man. lots of locking. Why is this not? Because I'm hitting the wrong damn thing. That's why, you dummy. Out of practice. That boy's he ain't even practiced no more. Got all his stuff just all over the place. Jush. By the time I lock all these, time's gonna be up. So basically. All right, well, nobody's going to trade, right? 34 seconds. I'm just not even going to bother making them all red. I guess I will. Why don't you do your job? You should do your job. You're not doing your job right. $18 seconds. All right. We're locked. How about that? All right, let's see what's left on the helmets remaining. So this should be 140. All right. What did we break the other night? What numbers did we break over there? What numbers did we break over there? Go look. It's your timer. Use it. What's that top one? All right. I've got it taken out. What's next? Got it. Got it. All right, it's correct. It's correct. Just can't add. This will be our second origin of the night. Randomizing 1, 2, 3, 4. See? 5. 6 and 7. There's your 7th time. Helmet number 59. 59. Grace, if you go find helmet number 59, I see it. Right there it is. Play music. Working. That hurts my heart. All right. Show it to the camera. All right. Helmet number 59. Take it to the stage over there, please, and just hold it for just a second. Let me go back and check things out. All right. Let's go. All right, helmet number 59, sealed on the bottom and sealed on the top. Like I said, we're about half and half replica and other stuff. Go into a drawing. I'm giving away $4,000 in cash this time around. So you go into a drawing, first 10 helmets, you go into a $100 drawing. And let's see what we got. Okay, if you'll move the box out of the way and sit it straight down. Who knows what this is? Down, you're not in the camera range. Does it say? Oh, it's Tremaine Edmonds, Buffalo. Let's see the inside of that. It's missing an earpiece. No, it's not. It's moved. All right, let's go back to the display. Let's see the side of it. Make sure it's a bill. Yeah. All right, who's got Buffalo? Lauren C. Lauren C. with Buffalo. Bills, Lauren C. And, of course, you go into the drawing for the $100 and for the $500. Breaks 1 through 30 go into a $500 cash drawing. Lauren, that's 2 wins out of 5 for you. Perfect. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Let's go to break number 6. That's helmet 59. I'm going to go ahead and take that out of the list. I was putting in the names because Swifty does that. I don't know. Seems a little not really that important. All right, so break number 6. If we can fill one, we'll do it. And if we can fill for another one, we'll do it. And CJO. Michael Pazzi. How you doing? How you doing? It's been a while. It's been a while over there. Well, I missed you. We're glad to be back. Glad to be back and to take my 6-month COVID hiatus. I've been busy. Man. Pete and I went our separate ways last year. We're no longer in the Empire Guys business together. It's me and me. And Grace is helping and Meg's helping. And yeah, I can. Let me fill in this list of helmets. That's not right. What was that one that we... Come on. It's got that scroll lock on it. Developer properties. Felt like snazzy by doing that. We haven't broke anything really that I would say. What was the one that we did? Tremaine Edmonds, yeah. But Grace, look and see what. That's all it's broke tonight. I don't know where you live, man, but it's probably a long way from here. I'll get old Knoxville, Tennessee, most overrated college football team in history. Go over there and tell me what I need to know the names of them. What, I just need to know the numbers. I know who it was. Yeah, give them to me again, please. Got it. All right, 20. That's all I needed. All right. Which bridge we talking about? With the big bridge? Hell, they're all big, boy. They're all big over here. All the bridges are big. All right, so it's time to do our sponsored buys. Empire Guys are sponsored by St. Louis Brakes and Razzoring, formerly Small Series Brakes by Don, masquerading as George Scott in the YouTube room. George is his little buddy, his little son, who likes the baby helmets. And George is getting, how old is George now? Oh yeah, we got that. It's down by the river. That's where it is. In a van down by the river. 7 years old. Wow. Wow. So he probably still calls them baby helmets. Probably. Many helmets you're breaking now, I bet he thinks that y'all live in a sea of cardboard. I saw your shipping, you put up a shipping picture the other day and I almost threw up. I was like, oh, that's a lot. That there's a lot. Oh, also, if you like cards and so forth, Card Rush Memorabilia, Brad Zatowski. He's one of the admins in that room. They do a good job. I go in there. I really don't. I'm not a breaky much anymore because basically I try to go to sleep by 8 o'clock. Basically, I don't try to go to sleep, but I just kind of start winding down because here lately I've been getting up at 4. Anyway, Card Rush Memorabilia, they just do cards for the most part. I think they've done some other things. We need to check that out too. Those are good friends of ours. I'll only mention a few break rooms, and the ones I mention, all of us know each other in here now, but for the people that come in every now and then, they're new, those break rooms are legit, okay? So much so that if they screw you, I will pay for it. And then I'll get my money from them. They won't screw you. That's a bunch of good guys there. Although, there's some folks that were breaking that are not breaking now that I wouldn't have said that they were dirty, but apparently. So I don't know everything. Don't know everything. All right, so we got 15 left. I'll tell you what. Where's that? Okay. Since we're it's a little slowed down in here, we're going to do a mini helmet if we close this one too. Okay? Yeah, some of those, I'm going to do a mini helmet because I got one in the way and it needs to get out of here. Grace found one. You wouldn't believe this. This house is like, you walk around and it's like, oh, there's a bat, an unopened hit parade bat. Oh, there's a 16 baseball batting helmets. Oh, got a batting helmet series that's out of this world that I'm going to give it away. I'm going to just break them at like $8 or $9 a spot. There's a Mike Trout in there, but we're going to do a mini helmet right here just because I want to get rid of it and get 2 big helmets broke and shipped and see ya and so forth. So we got a mini helmet, and we're going to do a full size as well. We'll break them back to back. I don't have no idea what's in it. It's sealed. It's Hit Parade Series 2, whatever that is. Well, you'll probably like that batting helmet series. The problem is I had to take them out of boxes because I ran out of boxes. I had to put 150 together. So we still have some boxes, don't we? I'll put that back together and we can do it interchangeably. You know, I can open up 2 spreadsheets or whatever. Yeah, you know, that's another reason that rep comment is right, but at the same time, it's like, you know, everybody just, the thrill is gone, man. I wish I could play BB King. The thrill is gone because there's no new blood anymore in this. It's like, hell, I like, you know, I can buy $80 divisions. I don't for the most part, but I can. But you got some new people that are just getting into this and they're trying to figure out, hell, they can't throw $80 at that, hoping to get a, you know, now people don't even want pro lines. I'm like, Jesus, man. I get it. It's fine to each their own. It's like me and guitars. I don't play shitty guitars. So, or cheap guitars. Let's just say that. I buy Taylor and Martin and handmade stuff. And I get it. But at the same time, but I understand that most people don't want replicas, so that's why I give away money. Got a 50-50 shot of not getting a replica, and a 100% shot of getting put in them for a money drawing. Well, it's yeah, I agree. There's some F7s in this series. I get it because, the aesthetics of, I like speed reps too, but I don't know. I just like, there's a Jim Brown, I think, in this. Is there? I don't remember. I don't remember. I think there is. Maybe I gave away one that's not on the list. Anyway, 3 to close, and we're going to do a mini helmet this one too. Yeah, someone close this. We're going to do a mini helmet and a big helmet. Big helmet, baby helmet. Yeah, I don't understand the hate for Pro lines. And because that's, I don't get that. I guess it's the newer, younger. Yeah, like if you wouldn't want a Dan Marino Speed Pro, would you? Oh, look at Blake closing it. Look at that. Look what he did there. All right, once the payments get in, I'll run this. Refresh. We're going to do a mini helmet and a baby helmet and a big helmet, both. And remember, if you buy okay. Dodd keeps putting voice on here. That's funny. Get funny, you. Funny how? Well, you mean I amuse you? I'm like a clown? Oh, it's funny stuff. It's good. It's good. What can I? There it is. Yes, they are. But they don't wear them anymore, you see. So, and people don't like them. So it's like, I don't get it. But it's to each their own. I'm just saying it's probably not good for the industry. It's not good for the industry. It's not good for the industry. Not at all. I do not like this new PayPal interface either. It's got me confused. Confuses me. All right. Merrick, I know you'll pay here in a minute, so let's random.org it. Random.org. Now remember, I'm not going to re-randomize this for the mini helmet break. What you get's what you get. Okay, so we're gonna do y'all decide which one we want to break first. Big or baby? Bigger baby. Bigger baby. That's what happens when you feed them too much. Bigger babies. All right. 1 through 16 is George Scott. Through Lauren. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Good job. Good job. Make this larger. Leon's getting larger. There you go. Make this 2-minute trade timer here. There it is. 2 minutes to trade. We're going to start with... And the baby helmet's going to go first. Mini. Somebody trade George Scott for the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chefs. Who the hell are the Chefs? It's one of my favorite commercials ever. They didn't say hell. I said hell. Baby comes. Nobody puts baby in the corner. We do. It's a trade timer. If you want to trade, George Scott is looking for the Chefs. The Chefs. Who are the Chefs? So, Lauren, if you will trade, Don will be like, yay, golf clap. Good job. Righty. 24 seconds. We are going to randomize the larger helmets so we'll know which one to pull. Cardinals for Bengals. Deal done. George Scott. Bengals. Put you up there. There you are. Put you in Yeller. Deal confirmed. All right, trade timer's up. Let's go to the helmets remaining. This should be correct. 145. We're going to go ahead and randomize which of the big helmets we're going to pull, and we just get Grace to grab her and put it on the table. Then we'll do the baby helmet first. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. Do it again. Looks like 85. Randomize the list 7 times.
It's 85.
85. Is that on the bottom?
Yep.
Uh-oh. 85. Helmet 85 coming up. Is it literally on the bottom of that stack? Oh, not quite on the bottom. Near the bottom. Bottom-ish. I don't know if we'll get through another one tonight, but like I said, go check out St. Louis Brakes and Raz Room. That's Mr. George Scott. It's Don Scott. George is his son. He's the one that likes the baby helmets. Check out Don Scott. Here we are. Helmet number 85. All right, we're going to take that to the stage, but we're going to break this. Just set that one down. Here's this. You can push that to the side. There you go. And it's upside down. All right, hold on. Traditions. All right. Now it's more suspense. All right, go ahead. You're perfect, you. Do a good job. Oh, with surgical precision. So Mike Tyson's going to fight again, huh? I still wouldn't want to mess with him. Not without a firearm. That guy's crazy and strong. I think he's almost stuck. No, man. Pittsburgh Steelers. Steel curtains. I don't know who it is. Hold it up when I say it. Down. Donnie Shell. Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see who's got the Steelers. Lauren C. Well, we'll save on shipping. Lauren C. The Steelers. Okay. No, she can't hear the music. I've got on headphones, got cans on my ears. All right, let's break helmet number 85. Sealed on the bottom with sealed on the top with packing tape. So I ran out of labels, so we used this spray glue to put those printed half-ass cut sheets that I made on there. This is something that's not a rep. I can tell because it's a little too tall for the box there. Oh my God, it's a Viking. Somebody was trying to trade the Vikings, weren't they? And it's Adam Thielen, Speed Pro. Look inside. Purple and pretty. Let's go see who got the Vikings. Minnesota. Michael P. with the Vikings. Michael P. He tried to trade the Vikings. All right, so Michael Pazzi and Lauren Clausen. Break 7 if you want to fill it. Got more people in the room now than we've had, so I don't know. We'll sit around and talk, and if the numbers dwindle, we'll dwindle into the living room. Adam Thielen, that guy. All right, don't pay until we close, okay? Just don't do that. CJO. Mike G's in the house. Mike, is that your son that was pitching? At least somebody's playing baseball. I really miss baseball. Sucks. And now my Yankees are going to come in last. It's awesome. I used to pitch and play first base. Is he on a travel team, or is that local, or how's that work? If they have high school, that is. We're going to do virtual baseball and virtual learning. Now, you tell me this. Okay. I heard a statistic today. Okay. Here's the thing. And that, any death is terrible. Okay. That's the first time you start talking about this. People, they died. I know, it's not saying it's okay. I'm just saying the statistics are this. Nationwide in the United States, there have been 30 deaths of people 15 and under. 30. That's it. I know that's a lot. That's not to downplay the 30. It's not to say that 30 kids dying of a disease is not terrible, because it is. Guess how many children or young people 15 and under died from the flu this year so far? It's like 140 something. So it's like 5 times as many. They've proven that children and younger people are not as big carriers of this stuff. So yeah, I know. I mean, I don't, I get it, but I'm just saying that opening the schools, I mean, think about how much of our life in the United States, now I don't have kids, so I'm really talking out of my ass, really, but how many people that have their jobs set up, 8 to 5, school is set up around that same time. I can't imagine. I mean, what kind of babysitting situations? I mean, is babysitting the boomingest thing in the economy? Should be. I mean, when everybody goes back to work, maybe that's what we should have done. We should have started a nationwide babysitting thing. COVID care. How about that? Because once people went back to work, kids didn't go to school. It's like summer year round, right? I was fortunate as a kid. My mom didn't work, so we just stayed at home. Yeah. I think they made us stay at home anyway. You're 6 years old now. I want the grass mowed. And dishes washed and all that stuff. Well, I was saying earlier when I first come on the air today that I do a Christmas show with some friends of ours. My good buddy puts on a show, and we play for a charity thing. And we were at the show, and a friend of the family's came to the show, and that person lives in Washington, D.C. area. And there were several of us at the show. Of course, I was coming up and down from the stage, and she came to say hello and got real close. She, was drinking, but anyway, and had a dry cough and all this, that, and other. And man, next day, me and somebody else that was at the show died. I mean, it was awful. Dry cough, fever, and that was about it. And feeling like hell. It was the worst, quote unquote, cold or whatever the hell you want to call it I've ever had by far. Now, I worked every day still, because I work from home. And the other person got sick, went to the doctor, and they're like, "Oh, you got flu B." whatever. I swear it was COVID. Now, I didn't go to the doctor. That's just how I roll with stuff like that. But anyway, point being, I think I already had it, and it was awful. And I can't imagine, like Meg, my wife has a narrowing of her trachea, so it would be hard for her if she got it. And of course, people with asthma and stuff like that, it'd be tough. But damn, I was blown away with that statistic. Only 30, I say only, that sounds terrible when you say that out loud, but 30 people 15 and under have died from COVID out of all the deaths. So it doesn't affect that age group hardly at all. And I don't know what kind of neighborhood y'all live in, but the neighborhood we live in, I think there's 130 houses here, give or take 100 something. Anyway, and the kids, they've been out of school since March, mid-March. There ain't no social distancing going on during the day. These kids are out riding bikes and everything else, and probably swapping saliva down in the woods and whatever else for the middle, teen ones. And they ain't none of them sick. I don't know of anybody in this neighborhood that's sick with that anyway. Because we have one of those Facebook pages to where if a dog barks more than 3 times, they're like, your dog's barking 4 times now. It's 8:27. My child is asleep. So if there was somebody in this neighborhood that had COVID, it'd be on that Facebook page. Guarantee it. No doubt, 100%. Now watch me say that and put a COVID case up here right now. Anyway. But I wear when I leave, which ain't often, the house, I wear my mask when I go places. And masks ain't made for fat people either. They're not. Can't breathe. Anyway. So now, you cover up your mouth with something that makes it even harder to breathe. Like, Jamie, why are you breathing that way? It's like, I want to live. That's why. You're out of breath. No shit. I got this thing over my mouth. It's covering my mouth. So, anyway, not to make light of it, but I had to, that's another reason I've just not been doing any social media. I'm like, God almighty, man. There's so much animosity towards stuff. I didn't know that about the Seahawks. That was probably on the news, which I don't watch anymore. All right, so we got half full here. Don't pay now. I'll just come back on a couple of nights and we'll just start from here. If we don't get it filled, I'm in no hurry, obviously. So I appreciate everybody coming out. Now, make sure you visit Don Scott's room because I'm going to pull it up. I'm just going to. Go to that, click on that link right there. That's Don's room right there. And like I said, Don is the James Brown of the breaking world. Hardest working man in show business, in this business, is Don Scott. It's not even close. Basically a one-man show. No offense, George, if you're listening. 1.2 men. There you go. I did break a baby helmet for you. So if you were watching, that was for you. And for Lauren, who won. So, but anyway, check out that Facebook group. He's on there all the time. Probably going to break tonight, aren't you? Let's see. Breaks soon, says. Doing a budget series. Oh, you got some help on here. Oh, I see. You got some people razzing stuff too. Well, the razzing's gone way down, ain't it? That's something that's kind of We got 8 in the room. I'd like to close this. Get 3 of these broke tonight. We just broke a Speed, an Adam Thielen Speed Pro. Speed Authentic. Whatever. Yeah, I tell you what, man. I was in Vegas the other day. God almighty. It's so hot. I couldn't breathe. I got to 114. Yes, 114 degrees. It's insanity. Tell me that ain't crazy? That's crazy. It's nuts. That's what it is. I don't know, though, man. You're still alive quite a bit. I mean, God, that's how you do it. You don't sleep. You can't sleep. No way. I look up the next day. It's like Don Scott was live 7 hours ago. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's like you working until 1. My time. Of course, you're on Central. That helps a little, but. That helps a little, but still. All right, I got 10 in the room. This is break number 7. That wasn't on the headliner list, of course. Let's go to 85 and put in a Speed Pro. Save. Also, I'm going to keep record of all the breaks. There'll be 150 tabs. I don't know if it'll let me do 150, but I'll do more than one spreadsheet if I have to. I just want to keep track of it all. Okay. It's good. Did good there. All right, we got half full here, half full. If we don't fill this, I'm going to put it on a timer here so we don't waste everybody's time. Don't anybody pay. Mark Martin, I'm going to put this on a 5-minute trade timer or 5-minute timer. And then I don't know, man. I think that they've got the advantage. Who knows? With the NFL stuff, I do know this is that they've got the best product, period, in sports. Now, it's going to affect them if they don't play, obviously. But who knows? Who knows? The politics of that, I used to be big into politics and stuff, and I was like, God, this is shortening my life. And it don't make a damn who you vote for in Tennessee for president. It's going to be red. I don't care who you are. It's going to be red for now. So. All right, do not pay yet. We will carry this over to the next break night, which might be tomorrow. I'll post later and see. Yeah, I mean, but you can't. Here's the thing I've always said about politics, and we love Montana. I've thought about moving there, but it's probably going to be Wyoming since they don't have a state income tax. Just thinking ahead. So anyway. But here's the deal. It's like, I don't care who you are. if you're a musician, like I'm a musician, okay, low level, you know, don't make any money at it, musician. But some of these guys, like Kanye, for example, you know, I tell people all the time, man, I just wish I had a bunch of money and then I'd be. I thought Montana had state income tax. You sure about that? Anyway, so I tell people, you know, people all the time, no, it does have state income tax too. According to this, Montana state income tax, 6.9%. No sales tax in the state. Which is, anyway. So anyway, we'll hold this. If we don't feel this in the next few minutes. Anyway, people all the time saying, oh man, I wish I had a lot of money, man, I'd be happy. I say, no, you wouldn't. Well, yeah, I would, man, it'd fix a lot of things. It'd fix those things, then you get more problems. I mean, think about this. All those musicians and stuff that are killing themselves with drugs, accidentally even, that are drinking and partying and doing all this stuff. If money made them happy, hell, they wouldn't be doing that stuff. And then they get so big for their britches that they think, oh, I'm a great singer, which is nowadays is arguable with just about anybody. But anyway, I'm a great singer. And I've got all this following. I'm going to use it as a platform for something that I decided was right just because I'm whoever I am. No experience in nothing. Just automatically say, oh, you know what? I got 50 million followers on Twitter. And they do. They just say something and they're like, oh. And then all their followers are like, oh, that's right. I can tell you right now something for sure. If a lot of people around here are up in arms about Kanye running for president, I don't care. He runs for president. Oh, it's going to do. Let me tell you why he's doing it. He's doing it. He and Trump are buddies. He's doing it to split the Democrat vote. If he actually runs, Biden ain't got a chance in hell winning. No way. Not going to happen. You heard it here first. If he actually follows through and spends money on it and runs, it will split the Democratic vote. Trump wins in a landslide. It's happening. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is do this. Held from Wednesday. Okay. Nobody's paid except for Mark. He prepaid. And I'm just going to save this, all right? And then the next time we come on, I will tag all of you in this and say, hey, you got spots. Do you still want them? And we'll open the next break night with this list, okay? That's what we're going to do. So, thanks everybody for coming out. Make sure you check out St. Louis Breaks and Raz room. That's Don Scott's room, who's masquerading as George Scott. George C. Scott. So check that out, okay? Yeah, me too. I just stay out of it. Somebody, if you ask my opinion, I'll tell you, but I'm not going to use it as, and I'll tell you why I have that opinion. But other than that, okay, we're just going to keep these here, and then I'll come back on either tomorrow or Friday night, depending on how tomorrow goes work-wise, and then I'll see you then. Okay. In the meantime, everybody stay safe. Thanks for coming out. Empire guys are back. We'll see you soon.